I can only talk about one of those.
Midnight Cowboy. Oh, sure, won the Academy Award in 1867, I think. Bruce Wolf and Pat Brady, former Illinois Republican Party chairman, now with Next Generation Public Affairs. And, a lot of things going on right now. We'll talk at 7:49 in more detail about what's going on with Charlie Hebdo and this other terrorism incident at a Paris kosher grocery store. Right now we have in studio, believe it or not, good old number 69, Jared Allen of the Chicago National Football League Bears, and three of his friends, Jordan, Casey, and Tanner, professional bull riders. We're going to talk about this thing that they got going on at the Allstate Arena in Rosemont coming up this weekend. But first, Jared, welcome.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
So we got, I don't know what to ask you about first. Okay, 11 o'clock this morning, you got a new general manager. What do you think of Ryan Pace?
Yeah, you know what? I saw the news yesterday. I don't know Ryan. Obviously, I know playing against the Saints. Saints has been a good winning organization for the last few years, and so I'm excited to get to know him.
You get a feeling that
if my phone rings, I'll answer it.
If he tells you to turn in your playbook, the third
calls. You know what? It happens. I don't know. When Peyton Manning got let go from the Colts, we all realized there was nobody safe.
Nobody. So you read seriously when you think of a 37-year-old general manager, you're thinking of a long-term deal. Might want the older guys such as Jared Allen. May not be. You may be looking for professional bull riding.
If that's what the good Lord has in plan, that's what He has in plan. But I think we'll be all right.
All right. So you've got. Right here, your friends Jordan, Casey, and Tanner, they got their nice 10-gallon hats on. Although I noticed that Tanner's got his off. Is that because there's a lady present, and that's me, Tanner? Is that the whole thing? All right. Well, thank you, man. So, anyway, so Jared, tell us about this event.
Oh, so it's a PBR Built for Tough Series event. I've been stock contracting now for this is my second year. And kind of got started through my foundation, Jared Allen's Homes for Wounded Warriors. We build and remodel homes, make them handicap accessible for our wounded vets coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan. And I started doing some stuff with the PBR a couple years ago, and then decided to go full bore into it and then start stock contracting. And then I wanted to kind of, develop this team concept where sponsors could come, not just have to choose to sponsor riders or bulls, that we could offer them a total package, but then more so is to help advance our bull riders. Bull riding is one of the fastest growing sports in the world right now.
Who didn't know that?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
I've seen it in Tucson. Yeah, they said big rodeo in Tucson. It's unbelievable.
It's out. I mean, you go down.
You guys
to
are real men. Those are real.
Jared, do you have
China? So so these guys, Jordan, Tanner, and Casey, they ride for us now, and we're in the process of hiring a coach, and they're the only athletes that don't have full-time coaching. And so I'm trying. So I kind of,
like Tressman, or are you gonna get a?
Yeah, right. No, we're gonna get a bull rider, next bull rider, world champion. Hopefully, Michael Gaffney will hop on board. Let's see if I put it out there. Michael Gaffney.
There we go.
Has to hop on board.
How do you train a? Other than having an enormous amount of courage to get on the darn thing, what's the technique to hang it on?
Well, there's a lot of training at this point of where we're at. We know the moves that you have to make. See, bull riding is all about moves and counter moves. The bull, he makes a move, and you have to have a counter move for it. Well, with the coach, we're hoping, somebody just to help sharpen the tools that we've already got. And, it's just like any athletes, we have ups and downs, highs and lows. And so just trying to keep the highs high and the lows not.
Well, I always step down for you guys at some point.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, like Trestman. If he were, he'd say you had a good week of practice on the mechanical bulls. But then it's like, the game situation with the real bulls, right? Do you practice on mechanical bulls?
There's a few different barrels and some training stuff
like that. You can just slap me if you want.
Right. Mechanical bulls, not so much. Usually, I know for me, and everybody's different, get on a lot of just softer bulls, for practice.
Softer, yeah.
Softer, they mean not as talented.
Exactly. Bulls. Third team.
Yeah, I'll be the buffer in between the PBR and the general public.
Jared Allen, good on number 69 here with his professional bull riding team. Do you have a love of the bull riding clause in your contract? Are you allowed to ride bulls during the off season?
No. I think that falls under don't do stupid crap. That's what that falls under. But no, it is honestly one of the coolest things to watch. And again, the question you're asking, this is what the general public kind of doesn't know. Sometimes they think it's just a bunch of rednecks jumping on animals, right? and
which is what I go to see.
Right, yeah, right. But once I got a part of it, you realize the skill level behind it. Yeah. I mean, the bulls themselves are athletes. I mean, we exercise them. They're on diets. They're on we train them. They're bred specifically to buck.
And the bulls aren't so stupid that after they throw one of you guys off, that they then leap up into the air and tear an ACL.
No, they're chill. Like, it's funny. Like, we have a bull called Magic Train, right? And Casey's the only one that's ever ridden him. And you literally are a guy who trains them and handles all the bulls. He can be in the back pins. He'll pet them. He can pet on them, love on them. And when that bull gets in the chute and rider gets on his back, it's go time.
It's game time.
It is absolute game time. It's so cool to see that. And then it's so cool to see the like Jordan was saying, the counter moves and the athleticism and the hand-eye coordination that it takes for the riders to stay on the back of these bulls. And if these bulls are getting bigger, stronger, faster, and and bull riders still, we're trying to progress that whole level and kind of think outside the box and say, hey, you know what? I know in my career having an extra set of eyes, someone that that you respect, that says, hey, you know what? You did this really good. You didn't do this. Let's keep your strengths and let's build your weaknesses up. And that's what we're trying to do. Trying to progress the sport. Trying to get people to know these guys' faces, understand that they truly are athletes. And when these two athletes collide, man, like you said, you've been to bull riding. It's pretty spectacular.
You do it at Allstate? Is that where it is?
This is going to be at Allstate
Saturday and Sunday.
Tomorrow night at 7.
Do you need a rodeo clown? I got one right here.
Sunday at 2 o'clock. I'm the one who wears the Barack Obama mask. Well, why did that guy do that? That wasn't a smart thing to do. All right, Jared, one quick question. So they got the general manager now, Ryan Pacey, is going to be introduced today. What do you think the Bears need a coach, to maybe get you to the next level?
Honestly, I'm looking for someone. I don't know who that is, but obviously it's got to be somebody that is driven, that wants to win now, and knows how to manage the players and knows how to get the best out of everybody. And we have such a talented group of individual players that we just need to get that. Everybody just needs to get on the same page and we can move forward. But I'm excited about it. I think change is as good as you make it. Sometimes people don't like change. Obviously, wasn't expecting this by any means when I came here. And again, I'm not trying to say it by any means. I thought it was all coaches and stuff like that. Everybody holds their own share of the responsibility for the season we had last year. And but it is the NFL and it is a revolving door. And if you're not winning, you're not going to be there long. And so I think if everybody takes an approach this offseason, how can I get better? And I think. You can already tell what they're doing at Hollis Hall. I mean, they're trying to get in position to win, and they're kind of breaking some norms. Without. I think everybody thought Chris Ballard was going to be the hire. So I'm excited to see where it goes. But from a coaching standpoint, I just want someone that wants to win, that has a winning attitude, and that's what it's about. It doesn't matter how we get it done. We're going to have a set way of doing things. Let's have some routine and just go.
Are you saying you didn't quite have that with Trestman? That he wasn't the great leader? He was maybe a good offensive coordinator type, but not necessarily a head coaching type.
No, you know what? I had no problems with Trest. Honestly, I mean, he had his way of doing it. I've come from different styles where you have like strict disciplinarians, and you got guys that are just kind of that chilled and laid back. And I'm not saying one way is right or one way is not. We didn't win football games. So
well, you know how to write an interviewer. I'll tell you that much. Nobody throws you off, Jared Allen. I'll tell you. All right. Thank you. All right. It's tomorrow night. You do it well. All right. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at the Allstate Arena in Rosemont, and Sunday the 11th at 2 o'clock. Thank you, Jared and Jordan and Casey and Tanner for coming in today.
Good
luck
with
with the program.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Guys, good luck.